up, pals? Welcome to another episode of the Your Random Pal channel. Today I'm going shopping for you all at Smoky Mountain Traders out here in Maryville, Tennessee. There's a lot of cool classic and muscle cars at this place. My first time being here, and I'm at the Ponies and Smokies event, so this was a nearby stop. So I thought I'd come in and check and see what all cool stuff they have for sale. Maybe you want to come out here and buy some stuff. Let me get out my Mustang here. I've got almost 200,000 miles on my Mustang right now. It's really been holding up. And check out all these cars out here. This is a really cool place. Of course, we got the classic 57 Chevy here. Take a look at that. Y'all love that turquoise on there. And it's got these nice aftermarket wheels on it. And it's got a matching interior. The turquoise, the black. And it's a stick shift car. A lot of desirable for all those people out there like the old school hot rod stuff. There's cars everywhere at this place. We got cars underneath the roof here. This one's one of them early 70s Mustangs. Take a look and see what year it is. This one's a 73. And there's a lot of cool signage, automobilia everywhere. Ooh, let's see what this one is over here. It's just sitting at the front of the property. It's an old Comet, Mercury Comet. Nice day for a convertible today. Sun is out, it's bright and shiny. It's a 66 Mercury Comet. Now here's something cool amongst the cars for sale. Now check this little building out. Signs everywhere. So this is just, it's a cool place to come visit. It's a great place to browse for your next ride or your project. And check out all the weathered signs over here. Old soda machine. And take a look at this Mustang here. Here's a good ride if you're out in town for Ponies and the Smokies and you don't have a Mustang. Pick this one up here. It's S197 GT. Similar year to mine. Mine's a 2011. It doesn't have the year on it yet, but it's like a 2010 to 2012. Old Firebird. Another Mustang. Got some Mustangs out here. So if you're in town for Ponies and the Smokies, which is just a stone throw away in Maryville, you can pick you up a Mustang. If you're a wagon person, I know a wagon person back home, he likes to watch my channel. Got the old Pontiac Paracine wagon here, and you got the old Ford wagon here. This is like the LTD or Crown Vic or something. Can't see the where it's written on it what it is. An old Thunderbird. Oh, look at this thing. It's old Ford, the wagon. Don't see them in the wagon form very much. Runs on alcohol and water. It's got some nice paint work on it. Some graphics there for you. It's already got the, just got to paint the number on the side for it to race. Collection of Corvettes, the C3s. Right here we got some different ones, because like I said, a lot of this is classic and muscle cars out here, but there's a German car, the Volkswagen Beetle, very popular. But here's one of these little Japanese mini trucks here. The Tiger truck. I am not familiar with it, but I assume it's Japanese. It looks like a lot of those Suzuki and Isuzu ones. It is left-hand drive. And here we have an Eagle, an AMC Eagle. These are kind of like towards the end of American Motors Company. They were like a 4x4 car, basically. Kind of interesting. You see the SX4 on it. Needs a little bit of work. This would be a fun vehicle to show up in an off-roading event. Not in a truck, but in a car. Ooh, those are some nice wheels on this C10 Silverado here. Those square bodies are very popular. At this place, you got your pick of you want a project car or you want a nice car. Nicer cars, they're inside, obviously, and I'll show them to you in a bit. Let's take a look at more at the outside ones. El Camino SS. What do we got here? Got a Buick Grand Sport. Got some more of the family style rides from back in the day. You don't see too many. Oh, here we go. Ultimate luxury right here. Rolls Royce. And we got a Mercedes here. I really like the style on this Mercedes. It's a beautiful car right here. Now this Mercedes would make a nice hot rod. Some big slicks on the back, make it a pro street car. It's got nice style to it. The old Ram Charger. Old school Oldsmobile. Ford 100 right here. This is a nice classic. You know, even with the rust on it, still a good looking truck. Just get some new tires on it. Maybe some aftermarket rims. I mean, it's got plenty of tires in the back. Let's look at some nice ones that are actually in the garage here. Got the Mustang. It's got a 390 V8 in it. And here we go. The Judge. 69 Pontiac GTO Judge. Love the Judges. I'm sure a lot of people out here watching the channel love the Judges too. My favorite is the Carousel Red Judge. There's a lot of bees swarming around here. And watch out I don't get stung. Got the Ford. We got the classic 69 Camaro Z28 here. That's got the 302 motor in it. Turbo fire. Oh, bees or whatever. Oh, that's a big one. Bumblebees. You're getting close to me. I gotta watch out. Mopar. Take a look at that setup. This Mopar's got a really nice setup on it. I like that air cleaner. That is beautiful. That is one beautiful machine right there. Then we got some parts and project cars over here. Bullet Mustang. You want to be a modern day Steve McQueen? We've got the modern day Bullet right here. I think they made a couple of Bullet editions. This is the SN95 style Mustang, and then the following generation, the S197, I believe they made a Bullet too. And here's one of those 1970s Ford LTD. Now this car reminds me of the old Burt Reynolds movie, not Smokey and the Bandit, but White Lightning, where he played, was it Gator? I've seen the movie before. He drove one of these LTDs in the movie. It's a very big car. Being a two-door car, it's not small at all. It's a barge. This one's got the convertible top on it. And here we got a fun toy. The kids would love this one. Got a off-road and go-kart. Dune buggy. Alright, we're going to check out this old school Ford. What year you say it was?
1967.
1967, 428. You can see the badge right here.
Yep, it was ordered with all kind of options. Look, it's got power windows. You ever saw a thing like that over the console? Like a hood for all the controls.
Huh. Wow, that's pretty
But
cool.
if you look, it's got vacuum windows on it. The vacuum lines run through into the door, the door panels. You can see the steel hoses when I look through.
Yeah, it's got that's a beautiful interior color.
It's a unique. It's got all kind of options. Power trunk, power gas.
Cool.
Got a lot of options. It was a one on the car.
Let's take a look at that hood there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at the vacuum canisters they've had to add on both sides.
All right, so one of the guys working here telling me a little bit about this Charger here. This is a 69? 69 Charger. It's got a 572 Hemi, and that's what's so gorgeous on this ride here.
5-speed.
5-speed transmission. Take a look at it real quick. Oh, we got the pistol grip. Yeah. That looks like out of a Cuda, the interior.
But it fits the car good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. That's like a This is a 40,000 actual mile car. Here low.
It's the Camaro here.
Matching number 302, all matching number drivetrain, all original sheet metal, super nice car.
All original. So
Yeah, it's had one repaint.
one repaint. Okay.
Yeah, like the jams, it's original paint and jams.
Oh, here's a little thing you got on it here.
Yeah, factory, here's something unique. Factory flat head.
Oh wow.
Which most of them work.
A lot of people love these Camaros. I'm sure that's a hot item. 60s Camaros, right?
Right here.
Going in the shop. So y'all restore them too?
No, we just you sell a lot of them. You're gonna work on them. So
Yeah.
we try not to do.
Just try to get them
Try to get them
sellable,
and,
presentable.
Sellable. Yeah, we drive them, make sure everything's good, and so we know what we're looking at. Yeah, that's a neat little car right there.
Yeah.
It's a 390 car.
Okay.
Actually, what happened? That car came in. I had a bad idea. I was gonna put a fuel injection on it. Spent about 20 grand, and then we'll put it back like it was when it came in.
That's the fuel injection.
Fuel injection, I put it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just this year it's got just such a nice style, and I love these like bullet style mirrors on it.
Yeah, I love those kids. This is a 69 road 440.
440.
Yep, that's all good. That's like that drag race special. Couple of Chevelles in here coming in.
Chevelle.
Yep. That's about all
There's
we
a
got.
Corvair.
Yeah, I got a Corvair.
Not a Yanko though, is it?
Yeah. Right here's some more cars. Got a couple of Chargers right here. Let's got it all over the place. The W30 car and 68 big block Chevelle and a 68 Charger.
W30 car, 68 big box Chevelle.
Yep, and a 68 Charger.
There's a 68 Charger over here. I like how this one's got these red inner fender liners. They did that on the Pontiac GTOs, I believe.
They did some of them. Which ones? They did on the W30 cars.
And here is the 76 Trans Am. I have a 76 Trans Am. There's one right in here. This one's got the snowflake wheels on it, not the honeycombs. And it's done up as a 50th anniversary. I don't know if it's a true 50th anniversary or not. But it's got an engine, so I was very modified. It's got a LS3 6.2 liter and a 4L80 automatic transmission. Hard top, and it's got the aftermarket louvers on the back. But I love these cars. Since I own one, you know I love them. All right, we're uncovering some beauties right here. This is where the nice stuff is, the cream of the crop. It's like their showroom. And we got a 383 Plymouth Roadrunner. Yep.
Honey bronze.
The satellites and the Roadrunners look so similar.
They were the same. They were built off the same way.
So sometimes I'm kind of like, is it a satellite? Is it a Roadrunner?
Yeah.
And then there's a Super B too.
GTX.
Yeah, GTX.
But that car's clean. Underneath it looks stuck out.
Oh wow. I just love how they got the Looney Tunes graphics.
Yeah, I heard they had to pay in, you know, pay like $100 grand to get to use that.
Yeah. I'm sure it's worth it, especially if they got that horn. It goes beep me.
Yep. That's a 69 Nova right there.
69 Nova SS. And
375 horse.
And when you look underneath of it here, you see how it's like a rotisserie restoration. So I find it kind of interesting. You look at the bell housing back here, and you can see how it's kind of orange and it's oversprayed from the engine.
I'm gonna grab something right here.
And then the plug on the transmission, it's got that yellow with the run on it. So
Build sheet guy, I got it from him. He had 2 build sheets, and this is him.
okay, so this is the build sheet for that 69 Nova up there.
Yep, and like right there says Copo
Okay.
on it, and there's another place. I might have another piece of build sheet, but that's the VIN number. It tells you it's L78 396. Yeah, I've got another piece of this build sheet up there. It's got Copo marked on it.
Okay.
Like that. I think they make 50 Copo Novas.
Oh wow. What price y'all got on that?
I think we're at like a 125 on the car.
125?
Yep.
Okay.
So a lot of money, but it's a lot of car.
Yeah, I can see it. They try to make it factory accurate, you know.
Yeah, they tried to do a good
The
job.
overspraying the markings and stuff.
Yeah, it looks killer.
Yeah.
Off under the hood. So, all right, thanks.
Thank you. We got a Chevelle in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a convertible one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a 496 in it.
You got to check out this retro Corvette right here. This is beautiful two-tone. Looks to be a C5 Corvette that's done up like a C1. I like the uniqueness of these things. Some people, it may seem a little bit controversial to styling or do something, but I really like these retro ones. They're very unique. If you see one, you're probably not going to see too many other ones unless you're at a show. You might see one at a show, but on the road you'd have a very unique car right here. And this one here, this reminds me of Daisy's old car on the Dukes of Hazzard, but this one is a Roadrunner. I believe she had a Satellite or maybe a GTX. Been a while since I've watched the Dukes of Hazzard, but she had a car yellow like this, looked very similar. Then it was on the early seasons of the Dukes of Hazzard, and then they went to the Jeep. She had the Jeep, the white Jeep. This is got a beautiful, kind of like a lemon twist yellow paint job. Pistol grip shifter. And those graphics with the matte black spoiler, they really go well together on this car. Let's take a look at some of these other cars here. They're still under wraps. The 69 Camaro. 69 Camaros, because everybody likes those years, especially the 69 ones. Oldsmobile. Here we go, a Trans Am. This is the 3rd gen. This is the oddball out of the bunch. Everything else is like classic muscle. Then you get into the newer muscle, which is starting to really become collectible. The people that wanted these back in the day, or they had them in high school, now they're old enough, they want to buy their cars back. So these cars, I can see them going up in value. These 3rd gen Firebirds, a lot of stuff from the 80s will be going up in value. When you come in this place, there's just so much cool stuff to see. I mean, look at all these photographs, cars and models with the cars. And they got a section over here, mannequin up there in the window, but they got a section over here. It's like celebrity autographs. You can see it just goes on and on. Musicians, probably some actors in here. A lot of musicians. They got their picture up here on the Wall of Fame. And check out the guitar up here, autographed. We got some of the posters, rock and roll posters up on the ceiling. When you're in this place, you got to look up, down, and all around, because you'll miss something if you don't. Going in here, we got a lot of NASCAR memorabilia. It's a great way to decorate your man cave. Just put walls of pictures, car pictures on your walls. We gotta check out this Mustang over here. This is a beaut. This would be one of the ultimate cars to have at Ponies in the Smokies. This one here, it's a 1967 GT 500E convertible. Man, that's wild. It's like a kind of like a cherry red drop top version of Eleanor, gone in 60 seconds. And we got another, this is a really old one. This is, see how old this one is here. This one is a 1940 Packard. This is a really old luxury car. In the 1940s, you had a Packard. You were living the high life. Check out the hood ornament there. There's actually a Packard museum up in Dayton, Ohio. It's a cool place. I've been there once. If you're a Packard fan, go check them out. And check out this cool little candy dispensing machine here. Haven't seen one like that. It's like you put all kind of different ones and you can rotate them around like a Lazy Susan. That is cool. And remember what I said about looking up? Because check out the ceiling in here. The ceiling itself is a work of art. Got cars, license plates, signs. This is like the Cracker Barrel of the automotive world, is how the one guy put it. All right, let's come back outside. Look at this gazebo. This would be cool in my backyard. I don't really have room though. Garage takes up so much space. But that's a cool gazebo. And here's another standout ride in the collection here. This is old Datsun. Reminds me a lot of the Honeybee, but it's not the Honeybee. This one here, it's a 1980 Datsun. Kind of faded. I think it's 310, 210, 310. 310 GX. And a nice hatch right here. And it's got that very basic 80s look. You know, you got the stick shift, you got the velour interior, and it's boxy. Totally 80s. This would be a great show, or a great car for a show like the Rad Revival, where they have 80s and 90s cars. That would fit in pretty well. Moving right along, let's see what we got out here in the field. You want to go golfing? This would be a good one to carry all your buddies. Make a little hot rod golf cart here, and that'd be like more like a limousine, golf cart limo. You can put a lot of people and a lot of gear on that thing. It looks almost like an airport shuttle golf cart. See what other treasures we find out here in the field. We got a Fairlane 500 convertible. Bunch of wasp hanging around it. Got to tread lightly around here. Wasps are everywhere. Is this the Ford or the Mercury version? Let me see. This is the Ford version. Ford Maverick. They got a Mercury version of it. I think it's the Bobcat, if I'm not mistaken. And this one, this is crazy. If you want something really different, I kind of like this one because it's just so odd and rat rod kind of deal. But take a look at this 57 Chevy that's all scrunched up. This is like a sport wagon, I guess, a two-door wagon. A Bel Air two-door wagon. This is it's very interesting. Never seen one like this where it's all squinched up. It does need some love, does need some work. As you can see, the windows broke on it. That would be an interesting car to take to like cruising the coast. Do a little fixing up on it. I bet that thing would, you could take it to a drag strip, but the nose would be lifting up in the air real quick. And now, kind of got the forgotten Cadillacs, the Cadillac Alavantes. And even though these cars were kind of a basic, just kind of a squared off, basic, boxy shape, they're in a way kind of elegant. Kind of like them. I don't know what it is about the Alavantes. It had a little, I think it's a Matchbox car, Alante, silver convertible. And it's one of those cars that just stood out to me for some reason. They said they got a very simple, basic design, but I don't know, they just stand out for some reason. The old school Ford truck is a Porsche, one of those 80s Porsches. C3 Corvette, use a good washing. Take a look at this little ride over here. This is a rare one. Chrysler product, Murata. I think it's a Dodge. Could be just Chrysler though. It's got a interesting pointed front end on it. You don't see these at all, these Muratas. It does need a lot of loving. Can't see where it's got a year on it or anything. And here's another car that a lot of them made their way to the crusher. This is old Ford, a four-door model. They're not very desirable. This is the Granada. So back in the day, these Granadas have been very common, but when's the last time you've seen one, especially with this front end? That almost looks like a truck front end on it, even though it's a car. Hiking up the hill here, got some cool trucks. This one's really nice. It's a Black Beauty right here. This Ford F-150 Custom. And it's got a red interior, which I love. My Mustang over there got a red interior in it. There's a bright red interior, black on the exterior. It's an interesting contrasting combination. You do some mudding in this thing, but it's a pretty clean truck though. Hate to get it too dirty, but it is a truck nonetheless. And here you got the old school Chevy that's a dually. You can haul your boat or your camper with. Silverado 30, C30. Camper special. You want something classic instead of something modern to haul your toys with, I would get that. And then check this out, the International. The International motorhome. That'd be a unique motorhome. When you get into the vintage motorhomes, they get pretty rare. You know, it's unlikely to see another one on the road just like it. They don't make a ton of them, and a lot of them get crushed or, you know, just left out in the field after a period of time, after they done served their purpose or people got tired of camping. This one is pretty cool. I like it. Now let's venture into the garage area over here. There's another Trans Am. And an old school C2 Corvette. This one here, this is the 78 Trans Am. You can tell by the grille here, that's got the X pattern in it, whereas the 77 would have the honeycomb pattern. And that's a nice looking Pontiac motor in there. And we got the Boyd Coddington wheels on this thing. Corvette, we got the old Delta 88. Take a look at this Corvette real quick here. Another black with red interior. This is had that Ford truck with the black with the red, so it's interesting. I like the uniqueness of the color combination. And check out, you got the dual carbs on this one here. And this beauty right here, it's got a 327 under the hood. Now it's not a 63 because it doesn't have the split window, but 327 4-speed manual. Nice desirable Stingray here. And this one is a 65. Uncle Eddie used to have a 65. He had a red one as a convertible, both tops, 4-speed, 327 car. He don't have it anymore. Long gone, but those C2 Corvettes, they're just so beautiful. Here's a unique dragon wagon. This would be a good one for like take on hot rod power tour. It's a 67 Chrysler Town & Country 440 V8 powered wagon. Nice two-tone on it. Let me walk around here and see if I can get you a little bit of a view of the front of it. There's the front of it.
If they're right, they're good.
There's a lot of room in this one. Needs a little fixing up, but it'll definitely be nice when you get it all done. Very unique. And there's still more cars I want to show you out here. This old Pontiac Grand Prix. And there's a bumblebee flying right in front of my face. Got a sunroof on this one. And here's a cool Pontiac here. This one's a Catalina. Let's see what we got. Something that says tri-power on here, so that'd be the 3-deuce carb setup. Such a long car with beautiful styling, and it's a convertible. I mean, check out that styling on there. It has a little bit of GTO look with the stacked headlights, but it's got its own unique features on the front. And this one here is a 65 and a red interior. It's a little bit dark, but it's red. It's a nice contrasting color combination, which I love. And you can see it's got a lot of room in this trunk. Look how huge this is. I mean, it's longer than my arm. That's how huge that trunk is. Here we got a Mustang, reminiscent of the Bullet Mustang, with this kind of dark green, but it's a coupe, not a fastback. This one here is the 1968 Mustang coupe. The birds have really, I had something to say about this car. I guess they wanted the fastback. They were disappointed. And check this out. This is a really cool decoration piece. It's the side of a C1 Corvette. The classic Mustang with the red line tires on it. 289. Chevelle Super Sport here. And this one's got the 396 turbojet in it. And look at those wheels. I like the color on these like turbine fin wheels on this Thunderbird here. It's a 79 Thunderbird. People really love the mid 50s, to the extent up to the mid 60s Thunderbirds, but these ones are kind of overlooked. Like in the taillights, you can see the Thunderbird logo right there. Here we got next to it a Ford Bronco. These are becoming really popular, especially since Ford released the new Bronco. This one, if you look at it closely enough, it's got a lot of sparkles in the paint. Got the nice side steps. And this is a kind of a short two-door model Bronco. And here we have the Mercury Cougar. Kind of looks similar to the Thunderbird. This is the Mercury Cougar right here. Also another one of those years that people don't necessarily collect like they do like the late 60s to 70 Cougars. This one here is a 72 Cougar. And here's that Mercury Bobcat. This is like the Mercury version of the Pinto. I forget what the one I showed you earlier. There was like a Ford Maverick. So the Bobcat is not the Mercury version of the Maverick. And let's take a look at these other ones here. It's old school Chevy Caprice. 72. The black interior. And we got the Corvair here, the Chevy Corvair. The rear engine. This one's very nice shape, convertible. Good car for a Sunday drive. Black with a red interior. I've seen several vehicles out here. This is the third one with that color combination. Black with red interior. At least the third one. Maybe there's more out here. And as you can see here, it's got the vents here. This is a rear engine car. And there's a famous guy named Ralph Nader, politician of sorts, who came out with a book. It said this car was unsafe at any speed, and after that the Corvette kind of died off. The GM got rid of it, but they're a very unique car. You can still get them today, very reasonably priced. I've even seen people convert the cars the front engine, or at least one person did that, but they're still a nice car. And over next to it, my favorite cars, the Pontiac Firebird. This one's a 68 Pontiac Firebird. You can easily tell because it doesn't have these quarter, what they call wind wings right here. And this style here in the front is the 67 to 68 style. This looks like a factory collar. You don't see collars like that on cars these days. I mean, it's kind of a subdued gold looking car. And it's got a white interior. And another thing you want to look up for while you're here, that 57 Chevy front end. It's a nice piece of wall art just hanging on these bricks over here. Not only is it a car dealership, but it's almost like a little bit of a museum. Well, pals, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It's Smoky Mountain Traders out here in Maryville, Tennessee. It's a fun little experience, little shopping experience. Come out here, pick out your next project or your next dream car. And you can find them at Smoky Mountain Traders. It's .com right here on the sign, SmokyMountainTraders.com. Come on and check them out or go online, give them a call. But until next episode, don't worry, be random.
And if you never want to miss another random car video,
remember, ring that bell.